Hello friends, welcome to Moonspell Tarot. So today we are going to do a pick a card reading where we are going to be discussing what do their parents think about you? Do their parents like you? What is that situation like? Because that can always be confusing and hard. You could also replace this with whoever's like close in their life. Maybe if they were like raised by their grandparents or they're very close with like a sister or brother or multiple siblings. You could even replace this with friends. So this is, all encompassing for whoever's really most important in your partner's life, okay? So we have 3 different piles and lots of cards to go through, and there will be timestamps down below as always. So for pile number 1, we have a rose quartz. Pile number 2, we have an angel aura amethyst. And then pile number 3, we have a piece of angelite. So just take a few like really nice deep breaths in and out and think about you and this person's relationship and how you get along and maybe possible like interactions with this, their family or their friends, whoever you are, worrying about if they like you or not. So definitely meditate on that for a moment, and that will guide you to whichever crystal you need to choose. So I will see you all down at your reading. I hope you have a great one. Welcome back, pile number 1. So that's if you chose this beautiful rose quartz, okay? So let's go ahead and see, what does their family think? What do they think about you? What do they say about you, okay? So let's see. So right off the bat, I'm seeing that the family just doesn't feel 100% comfortable with you yet, right? So maybe there hasn't been a lot of opportunity to really get to know each other, if this is like a newer relationship, whatever that may be. But I feel like they just haven't fully got to know you, so they just don't feel comfortable with you yet. They don't feel necessarily like you're 100% a part of the family. They just don't feel 100% comfortable with you. And I feel like that they also are, I'm definitely seeing that they maybe think that you don't want to spend time with them. Maybe there's been some family get-togethers that you weren't able to go to, maybe because of work or something like that, or maybe if you just don't feel comfortable around their family yet, maybe you just are shy and just didn't really want to go. So I really do feel like they're maybe thinking that you run away and that you are not trying to get to know them. So I feel like their parents or friends, whoever, they just feel like you're not trying to get to know them, and they just don't feel 100% comfortable around you. So animal, embrace your wild side. Okay, so I'm definitely seeing that you are on the more shy side. You are, you have a hard time maybe potentially like meeting new people and getting to know new people. So I see that, you are struggling with that and you have a hard time getting to know people. So if there has been like an event, like a birthday party or a holiday that you have missed out on, I feel like it's just because you feel nervous about going. You feel nervous about meeting, their family. You feel nervous about meeting all these people. And so you would just rather not go. And, if you had to work instead, or you purposely found something to do so you wouldn't have to go. So I definitely see that you're very much struggling with putting yourself out there and meeting new people. And so I do see that it's very important for you to balance yourself and to, again, embrace that wild side and learn to put yourself out there, because, this relationship, if this is something that means something to you, unfortunately, you do have to meet new people and meet people in their family and friends and, aunts and uncles and cousins. And that's just how it is, right? So, I do see that you are going to have to work out of this shyness shell that you're in, and just start by doing something really small. You know, if you talk to your partner about this and say, like, this is making me anxious, I'm kind of worried, maybe just plan like a small get together with just his parents first, like a dinner, and then work your way up to like bigger holiday things so it's not so hard on you. So I would definitely like work on that. And even just like in your own personal life, like you're out at the store, if I'm feeling that you're very shy, so you may not even like talk to people out in public too much, I would definitely like work on that and talk to people out in public, because I see that you do want this person's family to like you and you want to get along, but you just have a hard time getting to that point, right? And again, confide in your partner how you're feeling, and just let them know that it's not that you dislike their family or anything like that, but it's just that you're shy and you are uncomfortable, so then they could say, well, yeah, my mom or whoever said that you don't really seem to like them, and they told me that. So it's something that you two can work out together and continue to work through this. So I really do see that it's a great idea to confide into your partner. Your spirit guides want you to confide in your partner and let them know exactly how you're feeling so you could work past this. And again, working on that courage, working on being strong. You did choose the rose quartz. So rose quartz is a great thing for aiding in self-love. If you could carry around a small piece like in your bag or your bra, even some people do that, or your pocket, or wear a small piece of rose quartz jewelry. That's really easy to find. I would definitely do that because it helps aid in self-love. It helps open up your heart, and it helps you in realizing that you are beautiful and smart and capable of doing things you need to do. So definitely working on that courage. Like I said, meeting people, just kind of slowly introducing yourself to more people would really help you out a lot. And okay, retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So maybe you and your partner need to have a heart and heart and just kind of like talk about things and explain why you're feeling this way, why you're having a hard time with it. And again, I do see that your partner will be understanding. And then trust. So again, you and this person just have to trust in each other. And I don't feel like at all your partner's going to be like judgmental of anything. I really see and feel that they're going to be understanding, and they care about you and they want you to meet their family and they want you to feel comfortable. So I don't see this person as being offended if you let them know, I'm just very anxious, I'm real shy, and they probably already know that about you, so they must, they may not be like translating it into meeting their family, because to them they're so normal and comfortable, and they know their family, so they might not really think about that with you. But I do see that it would be very beneficial to talk to your partner, because I really do feel like they care and they just want to help you through this so there can be harmony. And I do feel that at the end of this will be a lot better of a situation. I see that you and this person's family will get along very well. There will be a lot of love shared between everybody, and things will be much better. And it's time to take action. So again, a reminder to, confide in your partner and let them know exactly what's going on. And the energy is gaining momentum. So I'm seeing that right now. This person's family may be talking to, their child and letting them know, like, we feel bad that, they don't want to come and visit, they don't want to meet us, or if you have met them, that you don't come to any events. I definitely see that that's something that is happening in conversation. They may show their unhappiness that you're not showing. They may not be very vocal about it. It may just be something that they talk amongst themselves and just say, like, we want to get to know her, but she just doesn't seem to want to, or he doesn't seem to want to. So definitely, work on that and, put yourself out there more, because I really do feel like these people want to get to know you. I think that your shyness is just definitely holding you back. I see that your shyness is really putting you in a spot that's not good in your life. So, definitely work on that, because they do want to get to know you. They feel like you don't want to get to know them, right? Okay, and then clean energy food. So just make sure that you're eating well. You're feeding your body good things. That's going to help you feel good and feel more confident. You know, that often is something that can lead to anxiety, is eating very unhealthy and all that sugar and excess, you know, sugar and all that junk just really can add a blockage to your heart and really just like mess with your mind. You know, you're not necessarily in a great place when you're eating junk all the time. So just make sure you're eating healthy and feeding your body good food so you can feel good. And again, right now you are just in a spot and, you know, their family's looking at you in a spot as if maybe things won't work out because they feel like you just don't want to have anything to do with them. So they are not, you know, making a big deal about you like they may if they really liked being around you. They're not, you know, inviting you places. They're not, you know, asking what you would like as a Christmas present, things like that, because they feel like you're avoiding them. So they're kind of looking at this situation with your partner as if it may be like a fling or something that's not going to last a long time. So I would definitely be cautious of that. And again, take that action to, you know, get to know them. And centering and strength. Okay, so again, working on centering yourself is very important. That's something I've talked about in a lot of readings, but if you're new, I will definitely explain it real quick. So centering yourself is very important. You know, often in our day-to-day life, we can be stressed and, you know, it can be very hard to think clearly. So centering, you can basically like meditate and, you know, you don't have to do like a full-on hour meditation. It could just be like a minute or two where you're just stopping and taking a few deep breaths and just being aware of the moment. You can also do this outside. It's even better if you have like a backyard to stand in where you could just stand in like bare feet for a minute in the grass, and it makes you feel a lot better and it brings you back down, especially if you do suffer from any sort of depression or anxiety. A really great thing to do is to stand outside if you can. If not, inside is okay. And just take breaths in and out and say, it's going to be okay. I'm not in any direct danger. I'm not in any harm. Everything's fine. So that helps center and that helps bring you back to reality. That's a really powerful and great thing to do. And the more you do it now in the beginning, the less you're going to have to do it later on because you're going to already know how to find that happy place within yourself. And, you know, you just need that strength. You just have to work on yourself and work on, you know, getting to know these people because they really do care and they really want to get to know you. So just working on that inner strength and doing these things that we talked about is really going to help you. And it's going to, you know, help you feel more confident and good about yourself and other aspects of your life as well. So thank you so much for watching this reading, pile number 1. I really appreciate it. If you liked it or it resonated with you, please give me a thumbs up down below. And I hope you all have a great day. Bye-bye. Welcome back, pile number 2. So that's if you chose this angel or an amethyst. It's beautiful, isn't it? Okay. So let's go ahead and find out what their partner thinks, what their family thinks, rather. What do they think about you? What do they want to know about you? Okay. So I'm seeing that this, you know, this person's family is definitely struggling with getting to know you. And I just feel like they, you know, they're very much, they may be the type of people that's kind of closed off and they're hard to get to know. Maybe you're shy. Maybe they're kind of shy and, you know, uncomfortable. They could also live really far away. There's a lot of different situations. But I see that this family, they're feeling like they're having a hard time getting to know you. And they feel very frustrated by it. They feel like, you know, that they're missing out on their child's life and their child's relationship because they're having a hard time to get to know their partner. And, you know, a lot of times that just comes from you and your partner spending a lot of time together, and then they spend less and less time with their family. So I see that their family feels a little bit frustrated by that. And they also may feel a little bit frustrated if you have children. Not that that's anything wrong, but a lot of times, you know, sometimes families may feel frustrated if their child starts to date someone with children, just because sometimes there is a lot of issues and drama regarding that, regarding the other parent and things like that. So they may have said something earlier on saying like, oh, well, we don't think you should date someone with kids or something along those lines. So I definitely see that your person's family, if you do have children, which some of you I'm sure do, I definitely see that they may feel a little bit frustrated by that. I also can see that if you are a little bit younger, maybe in college or something like that, where you just don't have a lot of free time. So you don't have the free time or the availability to just go do whatever you please. So you have a lot more of a restricted schedule, I would say. So regardless if you have children or not, I would say that even in the case if you don't, it would have to do a lot with your schedule that you just don't have a lot of free time, right? And so they are thinking of ways to get to know you. They are, maybe thinking of like a little get together they could put together, or a birthday they would like to invite you to, or, even just like a small dinner. They definitely want to spend time with you. So they're definitely thinking of ways to get to know you. But the fact that you haven't been able to, due to, whatever you have going on in your life, it's starting to make them feel a little bit down about the situation. They really want to get to know you. They want to meet you, and, they want to make sure that you and their son or daughter are good together, and, they just really want to like get to know you as a person. They just feel frustrated that they haven't had much of an opportunity to do so. And I see nothing will come of this situation. So, take that as you will. For some of you, that could mean that maybe this relationship doesn't last a long time. For some of you, meaning that you and this person's parents may never 100% get along, at least for a while, until you are able to free up some of your time. Especially if you have children, that could sometimes... for them, I would see that being an issue, because of course your child is going to be first, and your child is going to take up a lot of your time, and even when your child is older, that happens. So, you may not ever get a chance to really get to know their family. So I see that nothing is going to come of this situation. And then we have expect powerful change. Okay, that's interesting. So I do see that for some of you, this situation may not last. You and this person may not end up dating, especially if they are like particularly close with their family, where they listen to a lot of what they say. They may complain and say like, oh, well, they don't want to get to know us, and you never bring them around. So that could be an issue as well. Also, if you are able to, change some of that time, if it's important for you to, meet the family and, get to know people better, I could see a powerful change in something that you do. If you do have a child, just, bringing your child with, or, if you have a babysitter or something like that where you can get to know them. I see that could, bring a good change for you. And then in terms of like nothing will change in this situation, that can, that could mean that like you are not, breaking up with this person. So it could go a variety of different ways. This is a very interesting reading, okay? And then affection, okay? So you and this person, I see that there is love shared. You two do get along very well, and also even with sincerity. I feel like that there is a lot of love and a lot of care between you two. So I do see that this is something that you are wanting to work through, something that you, again, if you do have children, trying to find a babysitter or bring them along if you feel comfortable doing that. Or maybe, like I said, if you're in school and you just like work a lot of hours, or you're in school all the time, I see that you are, making an effort to make time for other people. So you are, making those efforts to free up some more time, which is definitely a challenge for you, but you are putting that out there and you are trying to be better. Okay, and then clearing debt. So I see right now that you are trying to clear up this situation between you and their parents. You're trying to, be more present. So I do see that you are aware that, maybe they feel that you're not spending very much time with them, getting to know them. And so you're aware of that. And so you're trying to move past it, right? And it's a challenge for you because, like I said, I do see with the child card that for some of you, you know, that have children, maybe you're in school or you work a lot or you just have a lot of outside responsibilities that take up a lot of your time. You know, I see that that's very much a challenge for you just to make free time just to go and like do something with somebody's family, but you are working on it very soon. So I do see that for many of you, this situation can turn around, and that things can become more loving and better in this situation, and then stay optimistic about your love life. You know, I do feel like that this person's family may be letting their child know that they're a little bit disappointed or sad that you're not getting to know them, but I feel as if they are going to change that, and it's up to you to stay optimistic about that. You know, if you want to be a part of the family and you love this person and this is a really great situation, then, you know, sometimes we have to like bite our tongue a little bit and be kind and learn that we also have to think about other people's feelings. So I would definitely stay optimistic because I do think that positive energy and these, you know, this positivity between you and this person can bring a lot out in this relationship, okay? And, you know, I do see that you are working on not focusing so much of your energy on other things. You know, if you work a lot of hours, maybe you have stopped picking up so many extra shifts, or you can, you know, like make a plan for something and not pick up extra days, or in school, you know, maybe not work on an extra project, things like that. So I feel like you are working your way to kind of relax a little bit more, and that's really good to do in your general life anyway. And then adventure and beauty are the last two. So I see that right now you just need some fun and you need some enjoyment in your life. I feel like you work a lot. Maybe if you have young children, you're always busy doing things for them and you just don't have time for yourself. So besides just their family, I feel like you really need like an adventure. You need something fun. So, you know, maybe it would benefit you and your partner to, you know, plan a small fun event with their family, you know, maybe going to the movies or, you know, just having a fun day. So that's something that could bring a lot of positivity to you, and it's easier to meet somebody in like a fun type of setting, right? So that's something that could really help you out a lot. So thank you so much for watching this reading. I really appreciate it. If you liked it or resonated with you, please give me a thumbs up down below, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye-bye. Welcome back, pile number 3. So that's if you chose this piece of Angelite. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what this person's family thinks. What do their parents think about you? Do they like you? What is going on in this situation? Okay. All right, so we have, interesting, the Artist reverse or Queen of Swords reverse. Okay, so interesting. This person, their family, they find you very kind. They appreciate that you are a good person. They really like that you are like very soft spirited and that you're just a nice person. They really appreciate that about you. They also appreciate that you're a very hard worker, that you know, put yourself out there, you're going places, you are, you know, not the type of person just to take advantage or not really do a lot with their life. They appreciate that you're a hard worker. So I'm assuming that maybe you're in college or you already have done the college thing and you have a good job. So, you know, they really appreciate that you've put yourself out there. And they know of maybe some of these like past traumas that you've been through, you know, a hurt relationship, maybe a not very close relationship with your own family. And so they want to take you in, you know, they want to make you feel like you're a part of their family. You know, they want you to feel comfortable with them. They care about you. And so I sense like a really strong closeness. I feel like that this person's family really, you know, appreciates you. And it's interesting that you chose the Angelite stone, because the Angelite stone is, it like assists in bringing people together. It assists in calm energy and positive energy. And so that's a really great stone to have in like a family home. Okay, so we have baby, reconnect with your innocence. So I'm seeing that this person, you know, their family, they appreciate that you are, again, just very kind, very giving. They may also want you to start a family with their child. I could definitely see that. A personal issue reaches resolution. So any personal problems that you've been having in your own life, I see that they are going away with this new family, this love that you have. So if you hold a lot of resentment due to your own family, or like I said, a past relationship, I feel like that emotion and that feeling is like slowly going away for you, and you're welcoming in more positive energy. And we see that you have like surrendered yourself to the divine. You are allowing yourself to kind of like let go of that wheel and let go of the situation that is harmful to you, and allowing yourself to be happy. You're not holding on to that negativity anymore. And so you've embraced your courage, you've embraced that side of yourself that is saying, I'm strong and I'm capable of getting through this. So their family really appreciates you for that. So I'm seeing that you've been through a great trauma, and you've been able to speak out against it, and you've been able to, do better and feel better because of that. And so they just really admire you as a person and appreciate you. And you've already gotten past this tower moment in your life, this stressful, very damaging and hard situation, and you've been able to move past it, and you've been able to do better. So see that you've been able to move past that negativity, and now you are like living the star life right now. And this person, your partner, they very much love you. They see that this relationship with you is going well, that it's going to be a good one, that you all are going to live a happy life. So if you haven't gotten engaged or gotten married or anything like that, I do see that down the line that this could definitely happen for you. You and this person are a great match. Your family or their family cares about you. It's a really great situation for both of you. So I see that this person also has a lot of prospects for you. And yet the family is not judgmental of anything that you've been through. They're not feeling as if they are better than you for any situation that you may have been in the past. Maybe you're recovering from some sort of addiction or something like that. I see that you did have like a really hard past, but they love you for it. They love that you've been able to come past it. And they have a lot of hope that you and this person will stay together and start a family. That's, something that is like a dream of theirs. And they appreciate that you're very like go with the flow. So for you, I'm getting a lot of like water sign vibes, that you are a very kind of go with the flow kind of person. And instead of being in like competition for their love, you just go along with it, and you appreciate that their family loves them and you can love them as well. So I definitely see that you cooperate instead of try to compete with the family and try to be frustrating. So, and I feel like you have let go of that control in the sense of like your past, knowing that you can't change things that you've been through or maybe something you've done, but you've learned to let that go and just invite positive energy in, because you're kind of over like the past and things that happened. And so you definitely have learned to let that go. And I do see that this person is your soulmate. They definitely care about you and love you a lot. And, things are working out very well between you two and with your families. So I do see that this person is your soulmate, and this is definitely like a long-lasting relationship. And I see that the family really appreciates your truth. They appreciate that you have worked so hard to be a better person and worked so hard to make it in life and make a name for yourself. And they just appreciate that you've been able to move on and be a playful, happy person and not let your past drag you down. That's very impressive to them, and they very much admire you for that. So I do see that the family really does like you and cares about you, and they want you to be a part of the family. So thank you so much for watching this reading. I really appreciate it. If you liked it or it resonated with you, please give me a thumbs up down below, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye-bye.